Welcome to the webcast for SpaceX's first Bandwagon mission, a new line of rideshare missions that will deliver spacecraft to mid-inclination orbits. The Falcon 9 that you see on your screen is currently scheduled to lift off just about 11 minutes from now from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Now, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shiva. I'm a space operations engineer here at SpaceX, and I'll be your host as we follow this Falcon 9 for its 14th flight to deliver 11 spacecraft to orbit for 6 different customers. Now, at the very top of the satellite stack sits our primary payload for the South Korean Defense Acquisition Program Administration. This is our second launch in support of the Korea 425 project. Our first launch for this project was the Korea 425 mission in December of last year. The 425 project will provide domestic Earth observation capabilities to the Republic of Korea. Now, our other rideshare customers today are Hawkeye 360, Tyvak International, IQPS, Capella Space, and Tata Advanced Systems Limited. To date, SpaceX has launched nearly 1,000 small sats for customers, for 130 different customers across our entire rideshare program. And as the demand for rideshare missions continues to rise, our rideshare program was expanded to accommodate even more small satellites looking for rides to orbit. Now, while our transporter rideshare missions launch into what's called a sun-synchronous orbit, the launching into mid-inclination orbits fills gaps for our customers that wish to expand their coverage or complete unique objectives. Mid-inclinations offer higher revisit rates, meaning the time between flyovers of the same point is faster than what we see with other orbits. Now, rideshare missions significantly increase the access to space for small satellite operators around the world, so we're excited to be able to offer these launch opportunities for our customers. Now, if you pay attention during the launch today, you'll see Falcon 9 from our ground track views, and you'll see it gimbaling away from the launch pad. Coming up, next major milestone.
Strong back retract has started.
There's the call out there for strong back retract starting. So the first activity as part of the strong back retract is we will see the clamp arms opening around the top of the second stage. Here's a great shot of the clamp arms. So fairing at the very top there, there's the clamp arms opening. We'll see the strong back recline away a few degrees from Falcon 9. That coming up at T-minus 60 seconds, and then around T-minus 45 seconds, we'll hear the final go for launch from the launch director for today's launch attempt.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
So with that, Falcon 9 is in full autonomous control of today's launch. Let's listen in for the launch director.
Go for launch.
And that call out indicating that the ground team is ready for today's launch attempt. Weather, payloads, and the range all looking great. Let's watch
T-minus 30 seconds.
As Falcon 9 lifts off to space.
$15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Engines full power and lift off of Bandwagon-1 and ADD 425. Go Falcon, go SpaceX. Max Q.
With that, we are through the highest stresses on the vehicle. Falcon 9 will throttle back up those Merlin 1D engines.
Main engine cut off.
Stage separation confirmed.
And back ignition.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
Awesome views on the lower right there. That was the second stage heading off to orbit. We've got a tracking shot here of the first stage doing its boost back burn. This tracking view from the ground looking back at this first stage. Again, it's 14th flight today, so we're looking for its 14th landing attempt at landing zone number 1. And this is a view from the cameras on board the first stage. We're looking at a shot down towards the engines.
Confirmed.
You can see the grid fins here. Those will deploy shortly after the boost back burn completes. Center Merlin engine for landing burn. We'll see the the landing legs deploy here.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
And there is successful landing of our first stage.
Stage 1 landing
That marks for
confirmed.
the 14th landing on this particular booster, 294th landing of an orbital class rocket. We also heard a call out there for
Nominal orbit insertion.
engine cutoff and then nominal orbit insertion. So that means the second stage is well on its way for the rest of our mission. But with our first stage landed, that's going to bring our webcast coverage to a close for today. If you're interested in learning more about today's payloads and the deployments, please head to our customers' websites to find out more information. And we want to thank all of our rideshare customers today for their support on today's mission, all of our viewers for tuning in. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you for the next one.